Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. So we know you usually follow us for sailing and sunshine content, but today, before we dive into the episode, we'd really like to touch on a recent devastating earthquake that happened in Turkey and Syria. There are still thousands of children and families at risk over there, people that have been pulled out of the rubble and the survivors, and we would like to do our bit to help. UNICEF are amongst the charities who are supporting displaced children and families in both countries, and we would love it if you could spare even just €1 and make a donation through visiting the link in the description box below. We totally appreciate that not everyone can afford to give to charity, so whether you do or don't choose to donate, if you simply like and share this episode, it has the power to create a butterfly effect, raising both awareness and possibly inspiring other people to give. And whilst I'm here, I'd like to send some love out to you guys for helping this channel grow. As a result, we now have the power to possibly use the channel's reach to help in some way. As a mum, watching the aftermath of this quake cuts to my very core. And as a channel, we sail closely to Turkey, so this particular appeal is very close to our hearts. One final point, guys, is that the following episode was filmed some time ago, and so that was before the earthquake actually happened. We don't talk about it in the episode, but we hope that that doesn't detract from the enormity of what's happened. The sun and fun that we try to bring you as a channel is just our little way of putting a bit of light back into a world that can sometimes feel very dark.
Let's go sailing. Me and Noah have been up for a little while actually. Laura and Josh have been sleepyheads and taken a very long time to wake up. Get up. Oh, look who's risen. Hello. Did you have a good sleep?
I did.
Good.
I got a picture of the kids.
Oh, he's done that for you, Josh. He's been up ages. He's been waiting for you to wake up. Right, I got stuff to do. Nice day. Seem to have a lot to get ready this morning. Gotta put all this away.
What's going on?
She's risen from the dead?
I'll go to the shop for 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll be longer.
I haven't even had coffee yet. That's right then, I've got a while.
You've got about half an hour probably.
Phew.
I shouldn't have said that. Should be longer now.
Shouldn't have let me lie in. That's what happens when I lie in. Just catching some morning vibes before we finally leave. Gosh. I love it.
So we've just left the harbour, just got all the fenders away, the tender up on the davit frame. The wind is 26 to 30 at the minute. I don't know if it's just gusty here.
That's not even out there yet.
No, I know.
This is not what was projected.
No. We've lost our space.
Someone in our space?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of those moments where it's making a call, isn't it?
Yeah, so we can either go over to Kefalos. We're very windy there, but there's been no waves.
Alright.
And it's a good anchorage.
Yeah.
Or we could try it. There's Nissaros, if there's a space. And Tilos, well, we'll be in the thick of it by then, so.
The main reason for us going today was because we wanted to just go back out on anchor, so I think personally, that's what we should be doing. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's just that same old thing. The weather isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing, but it might just be the hills doing this. If we go a mile or two out, it might calm down. So I think we'll get the sails out, start heading out a bit, and if it is starting to get mad, we'll cut in that way, over to Kefalos.
Alright, you're the captain.
We've been doing 3 knots without any sails out. It's quite funny.
Okay, so we're flying along. got the Genoa out, and actually it's quite a nice following sea, isn't it? I think you must have been right, you know. I reckon it was windfall off the mountains.
I think it's windfall off the mountains, but to be honest, I have been a little bit stressed this morning because the wind is picking up later, and I wanted to be gone by 7. It's now 9:30, so I don't think we're going to make it to Chalki. We'll probably have to go to Tilos.
Okay, that's fine by me. We'll just like cut the journey a little bit short.
Yeah.
And can I? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I thought you were.
And I'm thirsty.
Usually, if he's a bit stressed out, it's the tummy rumbling.
Maybe.
The way to a man's heart, as they say, is to his belly, and the way to his stress levels too, by the looks of it. Right, I'll go make breakfast. I'm really happy. Like, I feel like the sea is pushing us along really nicely at the moment. Bacon and egg sandwich, that's sort out.
Thank you. She's good, isn't she? It's a really odd wind today. We're going along at about 5 knots. The wind meter is saying we've only got 1 knot of wind. So there's either something wrong with that or the wind is very low. It's like lower than the mast. Yeah,
Didn't you use a drone down the side of a volcano?
I did. You remember?
Yeah, that was like 2 seasons ago.
I know.
Amazing.
Stone and feather move outside your head now or never. Gone in every step.
Wow, brings back memories. Well, the boys are really happy they're all set up with their online schooling, so the motion is pretty good for them. I think I might even be able to squeeze a workout in today. Maybe the captain will as well. But I didn't tell you about what happened to me on the back.
What happened?
Classic case of society when it's going too fast, is what I'd like to say. I went shopping and I had a lot of stuff to carry, and the lady at the till, I'm not kidding you, she looked at me and spoke to me like I'd offended her mum or something.
Really?
She was that rude to me, just so, like, she just really didn't like me for no reason. And she whizzed my stuff through the till, and then when I got to the end, I was obviously clearly struggling to pack. She chucked me a couple of bags when I needed about 5. And then halfway through my packing, she said, "Can you hurry up, please?" Because the lady next to you was trying to...
No way.
Yeah, and the lady next to me was like really chilled, and she just didn't even seem bothered. Like, there was no rush, but it's a classic example of, in this modern day and these modern times when there's so many people and everybody's got so much going on in their heads, that they're literally rushing for no reason, that they forget to just be kind and like appreciate what's right in front of them. Like, I could have been someone that, if she got to know me, could have become her best friend, but instead she just created a really bad vibe.
Oh.
And I left the shop feeling like
Bit deflated.
And really like worthless, actually.
And then you come back to a grumpy captain because I'm rushing around everywhere
but
trying to go.
I know, you've got reasons for that, and we know each other well, and you speak to me with respect the majority of the time. But I just wanted to highlight that point because, number one, it shows how when you slow life down like we have with the simple life and sailing, you really appreciate everyone and everything around you because you're able to breathe enough and take a moment to be mindful with people because you slow your life down. You never know what's going on in someone's day. There's other people out there who aren't in such a good place, who could be having a terrible time of it, who could have family members who are not well, or just like maybe be really depressed, and that lady could have really had a negative impact on their day. So where I'm going with this is be mindful and be kind, and if you can smile at someone, do it. Anyway, this is lovely. Glad to be back out here.
You check the horizon for me?
not a lot going on that.
You asleep again?
Nope. Just taking it on.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line.
So the good thing about this preventer line is right now it stops the mainsail from taking my head off.
You'll be the last one to think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way.
Okay, I'm going to be straight with you. Tilos is not the best place for anchoring. So I decided to try and find some stern 2 options up the coast. There were plenty of rocks to tie to, but finding a good spot for the anchor? Not so good. So we decided to leave Holly Blue exactly where she was.
Daddy's had an idea. Oh, you've put Ali over there in the middle.
rope on there.
Yeah, we keep jumping on her.
Flying lessons, can't we?
Flying lessons? Normal service has resumed.
Due to the high wind forecast, the port police told all boats to either leave or head into the port.
It's hot tonight. We have nowhere to go. I really don't even understand why we can't just stay where we are. Here he comes. Apparently he's got a plan.
It was chaos to say the least, but I ended up helping all the boats with their lines before bringing Holly Blue in.
The real goer then you. Then we can cool down.
No repeats of yesterday, please.
It's a bit wavy, isn't it? I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to take a shortcut and go in between these 2 rocks. Look at this, guys. So Laura wants to go on swinging anchor, so we're going to try the anchor around the corner. It's a close walk into town from there anyway, so we're going to go and check it out now. We're still not sure what we're doing. It's not like us, is it?
I love it. We're over in heaven here, and these 2 are scraping the walls.
Still wonder how. Yeah.
Ross has been sussing out the rocks.
You always make it right.
Just going to take a walk into town.
It's a food.
But either way, you showed me how.
How's it?
Yeah, I'm trying it.
Looks pretty good though.
Looks good.
These boys have got a Heros portion that we've shared between them. And I've got, I don't even know what this is. That's right. Wow. Check that out.
And through the dark and cold, I know it's all good, 'cause now I'm the best of myself.
And I'm loving being back on the paddleboard again. Not bad life, is it?
Yeah. Josh and Noah have just hijacked another bait. Man overboard!
They make friends everywhere, don't they?
The fact that I can reach for the best of myself, it's all good when you show the way, yeah. Even if I fall, ooh, I trust you'll stay, yeah. And through the dark and cold, I know it's all good, 'cause I found the best of myself.
This is breathtaking.
We're sailing on.
If you've ever been to the Amalfi Coast in Italy, you'll know exactly what I mean. We actually did that in a camper van when Josh was 2 years old. Good times.
Yeah, 'cause you show the way.
So it's always good to be prepared in advance. We're at anchor right now. I've got the paddleboard and the canoe up, only loosely tied because we're not going very far. We might still go to the port, so I've got the lines ready for the port. And if we do go there, we'll get the fenders out quickly, which Laura can do today. But I think stern two to the rocks is favourite. So we've got 2 long lines ready. I like to use chains around the rocks because even these tough old straps are starting to wear on the rocks. So chain is definitely best. Got a whole series of shackles and pliers to tighten them up. I like to dive the anchor just to check it's in well, because that is the most important part. And then to buy myself a bit of time, because we are a bit short-handed, I've got a stern anchor ready. That's 12 kilos, 10 meters of chain, 20 meters of heavy rope, all tied to the stern cleat. So the idea is we back up towards the rocks as close as I dare, drop that one in, and then that buys us some time to get the other stern lines put up to the rocks, so there's no panic or no rush. Thank you. How did the anchor come up? Was it buried hard or was it not too bad?
Actually, not too bad.
Really?
It's fine sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was very deep, but it came up easy. It's always facing the wrong way. Whenever I bring the anchor,
You do.
it's always facing up.
But you managed to do it on your own. I didn't have to come up.
I know, because I think the anchor has started to like me.
Oh yeah.
I always thought, you know, when you just think, this anchor doesn't like me. But yeah, it seems to be, I'm growing on it.
Right, let's go to town. Laura's left the drawer open. All right, Noah? All good?
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So do you think we should go left or right on that fishing boat?
There, on the left of the boat, because then we can swim to shore there and easily get up onto the main road. This is the swimming pool, Noah.
The sea?
Oh yeah, look at it. Got our own little swimming pool.
You tricked me.
No, I didn't. It's super safe. Look at this as well. All the way along here, you've got little ladders coming out. Come on, let's go for a swim together. We're just sorting out our second rock to tie against.
The ladder.
Get the ladder down. Now it's a swimming pool.
Okay, now I can't get down with you now.
Okay, help me down then.
I got you.
What do you think of the swimming pool then?
It's not.
I got you in. Try a bit.
Nope.
Go on. You know you want to. Yum. This is the owner now. Nice to meet you. Yes, Sass.
Faster than the speed of light.
So he seems to follow us round. So do I just do nothing and go home, or do I help them all out? We got there eventually. Couldn't wait for me. Hello, taxi.
Where have you been?
Trying to help.
Trying to be the hero again.
No, just trying to help. So we've got 2 anchors out. Forgot if I showed you earlier. That's a 50-metre rope there as well. So we're all good there. 2 very good anchor points to the shore. All that looks okay. Taxi driver is a bit hot, but she looks like she's about to cool down. Where are you going? You got a ticket hanging up there.
Do you need to ask where I've been wanting to go for the last 2 hours?
Oh, that's why you stomped off. They had kids on that other boat. I felt like someone who may have a little bit of an idea should be there.
Right, I'm going.
How long are you going for?
As long as I need.
See you then.
Instantly better.
Good. I was up at 2 in the morning doing editing till about 5, and then I wanted to go back to bed again, which is a bit silly. But you guys have been awesome. Let me have a lie-in. Do you know what woke me up? A fly. Can you believe that? A fly tried to climb up my nose, and that woke me up.
How ironic.
Where are you going?
Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye. There goes my breakfast.
I'm going in.
You're going for a swim, are you?
Oh, it's so not hot that I need to get in.
Okay. Luckily, we live on the ocean. Sorry, guys. If that was planned, I would have turned the engine off first. But I'm going to turn it off now. I was deep into editing. Editing. Because of all the fires in Turkey, there's been a lot of smoke and smog in the sky, and our solar hasn't been working like it normally does. And unfortunately, we're having to run the engine for half an hour to an hour, just so the batteries stay above 12.5 volts. It's 41 knots outside. Luckily, we're tied to the rocks. These poor guys are getting smashed. Here comes another one there. The holiday makers are not wanting them to go to the rocks. I think that's the Coast Guard, Laura. Yeah, I hope they don't want us to move. Like Tilos.
It's all going off. They're not happy. Tell you not to do it.
The thing is, there's space at the port. There's space for 2 boats at the port still. Just
Right.
They could just go alongside on the end.
They're not going to make us move. No worry. If anything, we have picked a really good spot. Whoa! Yeah.
You see how clear?
No. Right, that's high before they come to us.
He's gathering them up, taking them to the port. There's 2 spaces, does make sense. We've been watching these guys for an hour now, and I think their anchor is well and truly stuck. And to top it off, the Coast Guard are going mad, and there's a big ferry coming in just as we speak.
Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget, if you can, please donate to UNICEF today. In our next episode, we've got something really important to tell you, so please hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified of the next upload.
Blue is the sky, like the color of your eyes. Blue is your heart. It's been like that from the start. Say you'll stay till the morning light. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles.